of course, Only Crime you guys did together. I listened to that. I don't know why that went under my radar for so long as a punk fan. And in preparation to having you on here, I was like, what is this Only Crime stuff? I started listening to it, and you could hear a lot of Bill's influence on it too. And I know you're a great songwriter yourself. What was it like? What was the collaboration when it came to writing these songs? Because as I said, there's a lot of that dissonant chords in there, a lot of the stuff you would hear from Descendants, and I would assume that's a lot of Bill there. And then, of course, a lot of your vocals and everything is very much you. So where was that collaboration? How much was it 50-50, or what was the split or anything like that? What was it like, I guess?
Well, Only Crime was really meant, like, it sort of germinated as, what if we had like Slip It In era Black Flag, but with more melody? That's kind of what we wanted to do. Because Bill played in Black Flag for years, and he was a huge fan of Black Flag. Like, they were his favorite band. And then when he got in the band, the songs started getting slower and a little weirder and a little more not the same as like the first stuff.
Right.
And he was missing playing like the, Police Story type vibe, or even up through Slip It In, like the like kind of more menacing stuff, but also jazz influenced stuff. Like who cares if it's in 7/8? Who cares if this chord isn't a real chord? Like, let's just play it, like that kind of stuff. So we were super influenced by Black Flag, obviously, and by like Coltrane and Ornette Coleman and people like that. And so the music writing was way over my pay grade. Like, I didn't do any of that. I would just be sitting with my notebook, just trying to like hang on by the skin of my teeth as these guys like created this insane sounding stuff. So it was a challenge to write melodies and lyrics for it, which was good for me because it was not in standard time. A lot of it, there was lots of like pauses and lurches and like just really cool stuff. Like, I thought it was great. We went under a lot of people's radar.
Man, but I can't believe it though, because everyone listening at home, real quick, if you're a fan of Russ but you haven't heard of Only Crime, or a fan of Bill Stevens, just a fan of punk in general, and as he's saying, some of that jazz influenced punk, some of the stop and go great stuff that I love as a musician as well and a punk rock fan, you got to go check out Only Crime. You got 3 records out there you could go listen to right now, and they're fucking fire. So go check those out right now. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, especially the last one we did, Pursuance. I listened to it the other day, and I was just like, wow, this is a great band. Like, you guys killed it, man. I like I said, I'm ashamed to admit it went under my radar because it's really fucking good. Like, it's got everything. It was like kind of a band of people from other bands, and everybody lived different places. It was hard for us to mobilize and really do a lot. And so I think that sort of hurt us. We couldn't tour the way we wanted to, but we actually never stopped. Like, we have an active group text, and we always are like screwing around with each other, and we want to get together and write new stuff again. So that'd be awesome. There may be more. Like, it's more a product of everybody's just being so busy, and living in different states and stuff like that. But I wouldn't be surprised if we got back together and did more stuff. That would be great. Do you think you'd actually do some more touring on it too, or maybe just come back to I would love to. I think everything is on the table. Yeah, man, I think it'd be great to see you guys. I'd love to see that act live. Obviously I haven't had the pleasure, but I think that'd be, as you said, all the guys getting together from different states, super group, if you will, in the punk rock world. So it was a super group that drew about 30 people. So. Some of the best ones are that way. But we had fun though. We had a lot of fun. That's great, man.